Hey, so I'm doing this. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened there. Look that way. Look this way. Look my way.
Oh.
So I'm doing this video to talk about this preconceived notions when you have multiple children that people, and depending on if you're a melanated woman or not, people will really assume that you have your children. There's multiple daddies involved. Like I was in Kroger one day, and this lady, she was like a deli. She worked at the deli in Kroger, and she was a Caucasian lady, just to preface it. And so we having a random conversation, and she ended up talking about like how if you dating, then if you dating, you just want to make sure that you are basically like on the same page or whatever. But she ended up going into talking about how no, I told her, and I was like, yeah, my other son is at home. Calm down, Ken. I told her my other son was at home, and she was like, "Oh," because she was kind of surprised, and she was like, "Oh, same dad?" Like, no, and she didn't even ask that. I told her something, and I was like, "Their dad, something." And she was so shocked and surprised that they had the same daddy. So in my mind, at the time, it kind of passed me by, but in retrospect, it was like, how the hell are you gonna assume that all four of my children wouldn't have the same dad? Like, is it so far gone that you cannot think that a woman with multiple children their children can have the same dad? So I'm just wondering, like, is that just a preconceived notion with melanated women? Is that just a preconceived notion when you have multiple children, or what? But I was offended in retrospect. But then I can't. Clearly, she was ignorant, and I can't fault her for that. No, I can fault her for that because she needs to work on her ignorance. But is that a thing? Like, I really need to know. Have people ever mistakenly assumed you had multiple children's dad if you have multiple children? Or was that just me? What?
Also, she kept talking. She wouldn't stop talking.
She would not stop talking.
Literally, she kept bringing up school, reading, math. What? She kept bringing up random stuff.
Right. And instead of letting us exit the conversation. And that was my fault for letting us come. But it wasn't like the conversation was bad. It was just like, ma'am,
It was bad.
that's enough. Bye.
We didn't say